Turn around to shoot, yo.
Get your sloppy claws off me!
See this power source here, the red power source? We're supposed to be turning it to blue, and then those towers are supposed to go back into the ground.
And how do you say we do that?
No clue. But you can see it's out of whack. There's something going on here. That's why this is going to be part of the Easter egg. We're going to have to fix this. Fix the power source. You have an Arnie?
I do, yeah.
Throw it because it's probably something glitched.
Is that purple orb always down there on top of the temple? It just disappeared. There was a purple...
that's when the gravity... That's gravity. That's when the gravity's on. That's how you know gravity's on. I mean, anti-gravity.
Thanks so much for watching this video. I know I'm making kind of a rant video, but it's all a joke. It's just me laughing and just surprised that we have...
I don't see the zombie. Hunter, go down there and check.
Kiss my ass, boy.
No, I'm gonna go check.
You fucking dick. You know how long it took me to get up there, you fucking dink? Wow.
That's hilarious.
You were in my way anyway. I couldn't get down without hitting you off. You need to be where I was.
Yep.
You can if you just didn't fuck around.
Oh, all these guys were hanging out over on the other side.
Alright, I'm gonna take one of these fuckers with me. Don't kill everything. Alright, you guys kill everything you have. I'm taking one of these guys with me.
Where you take them?
I'm gonna go to the beginning. I'm gonna go to Shangri-La while Hunter does get in this spot.
Alright.
Boom, that is done. Anyways, how's everything going for you guys? Yeah, shout out to my man Lucas for making some great. Ready for the call.
Keeper Protector is on call in the theater. Actually, I want to go see what kind of gun my box is going to give me.
Guys, how did I get out of that? Oh my god, people are photoshopping blue hair onto me. That's so... We're gonna head over to this area.
Okay.
Oh shit, I see what...
I think I've found a way to talk to you. Given all
Hey,
the
I hit
shit
something.
hitting the fan,
Listen, be quiet.
There's not much I can do other than give you a bit of encouragement. How about I give you some facts? Little ones. Quick ones. Fun ones. It'll be good for morale.
I hit a wisp. It was on this box by our challenges. Is that what you saw before, Hunter? That little blue thing above a box?
No, I never seen nothing like that before.
It was glowing blue, and I hit it, and that's when he started talking. What?
You can only see the blue things if you have all the Easter eggs.
Oh, you can only see the blue things if you have all the Easter eggs guns. I just saw it.
When you have all the what?
He said all the Easter eggs. I don't know what he's talking about. But it was on this box. It was like a blue light. I hit it, and he said, I found a way to talk to somebody. So I'm going to look around for that blue thing. Ooh, a dingo. Upgraded dingo. I just got that out of my challenge. Yeah, I'm gonna look for that.
So apparently the cops have a suspect as well.
Oh, that's good.
Just came out. Staff Sergeant Robert Hargan is saying that they have a main suspect and they're pursuing it right now.
They have him in custody. They have a name for him.
They haven't said any of that. They're just like, it's funny how like this shit comes out in tweets. Like the cops fucking tweet about like what they're doing. It's just hilarious. Motherfuckers dying out here and cops are just tweeting. It's like we're good.
Well, it's not that. You know what it is? The media demand answers, and really the only way they can keep the media off their back is by providing it to the public already, so they can say, "Well, we already provided the information."
Especially in a city like Toronto, we don't have many shootings and shit. You know what I mean? Like when that shit happens, like it's funny. Every time it happens, though, like it's such a small community that anytime it happens, you know exactly what happened. So we'll find out in a few days.
Hey, I found a blue light on top of a box in that challenge room, and I hit it, and then he started talking. So I'm looking for another one.
Oh snap! They just released the video footage.
Well, they got CCTV.
Yep. CTV, that's what it's called here.
Closed circuit television.
It says CTV video showing Liberty Village shooting.
Security camera video in the hope of identifying a gun. The video
What happened?
Oh, my buddies were partying last night. My buddy got shot in the face. Oh, this is not even the same shooting. Holy fuck, 2 shootings in the same area in 1 week. You know, going down, dog. Yeah, because this is even a different sergeant speaking on it. Yeah, this was a different shooting.
Same guy, maybe?
I don't know, but I just watched the video, and the guy on the video looks bald, so it's not the guy I'm thinking it is. The guy who we think it is probably has the most comical name ever. It's Corey Bodman Golly Mills. Like, if he's a comic book character, it makes sense. Otherwise, it's like, who the fuck names himself Corey Bodman Golly Mills?
Hey, Hunter, where are you?
That's why I pass fully over, you know what I mean?
No,
These black
no
people are
man's
dangerous.
land.
Go into the portal room. Go to your challenge. I want to show you something.
You there now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over here. On top of this box right here, there was like a blue light just sitting there, hovering over the box. And I hit it, and that's when they started talking. Oh, watch out behind you.
Hmm.
So, if you ever see that, it's going to be right here. It's just a blue light, like a wisp. It looked like a wisp, but it was just hovering above it, and I hit it, and it disappeared, and then the guy started talking. So I'm running around the map now looking for it. There's another one.
Alright, well, I'm doing the same. You guys know about the wisp at the beginning of the game on the truck, right?
Yeah.
On the headlight.
Oh, so maybe that's the first one, and I hit the second one?
Maybe. I mean,
So now we gotta find another one. Something blinking, I guess.
It was supposed to be a night to celebrate his birthday, but that quickly changed for Darius James after shots rang out just outside of a club in Liberty Village.
I thought everybody was having fun, like, and then everything just went south. It was scary, you know. Like, nobody knew how to handle it. Everybody just went outside, you know what to do.
One man is in hospital with life-threatening injuries. Paramedics confirmed the victim received a gunshot wound to the head. The incident happened just outside of 42 Supper Club shortly after 4 a.m. Sunday. Now, police are still canvassing the scene, looking for any security footage of the area.
The Liberty Village, that whole area is very busy. It's a very vibrant area. That's why we're hoping that we can make an appeal. But if anyone did see anything, that they give us a call, or if someone was out,
oh, this other truck is blinking.
Any of the events that may have
It's a different truck?
James says he saw the victim laying on the sidewalk.
Hit it and see if it changes.
He was laying down on the ground, blood dripping out of his head. Never seen that before. I thought he was dead. But then, like, he was talking. He was, like, breathing, talking. It's crazy.
Police have not said if this was a targeted shooting, and no suspect details have been released.
I knew it was gunshots right away.
Residents in Liberty Village were shocked to find out about the violent incident.
I sat out for probably another half an hour, and then I heard the ambulance come, and I was like, they confirmed I knew exactly what it was. Well, this is a really safe neighborhood, so I was, like, really shocked to hear that happened.
I guess it's a little close to home, but shootings happen all the time. I guess you just get used to it.
Erica Bella, Global News.
What do you say, get used to it?
Yeah, some white guy with a fucking big ass smile on his face. Well, I guess shootings happen all the time. We gotta get used to it. Let's shut the fuck up. You live in one of the best areas in town. Shit never happens.
Hey, friends.
Get that max ammo, whoever killed that last thing.
No, I didn't kill it.
Somebody kill it?
Oh, I think it was that blue thing. Where the fuck did the max ammo go? Oh, it's right under me. Yeah, it was Hunter as a servant.
Congratulations, you win! Here is reward! mean nothing. You are of no significance. My order still stands. Die!
Problem with Toronto is though, it's just like New York. There's so many little rat holes people can sneak off into. It's hard to find anything. Like I'm looking on the news, and apparently they have a bunch. Like apparently they've already arrested 2 suspects, but there's no way those are even the real guys. They never.
Oh, connection interruption is gonna get me killed. Yeah, well, they also might be arresting people that might be associated with them.
Most likely, like, cause it's really hard to get these guys because at the end of the day, Toronto's like it's just like New York. It's just buildings on top of buildings on top of subway stations. Like, there's no way to catch people. People get away way too quickly. Even if you go surveil every fucking camera, somebody with a hoodie and a hat on cannot be really easily found.
New York's pretty good with technology. There's pretty much cameras everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm sure you guys have a massive fucking unsolved murder rate.
Oh, these cops we have in New York couldn't find a wet fucking dog.
Your mom.
They can find a wet fucking dog if
Don't
they were
call
in
us
SeaWorld
when you need help.
You guys couldn't find fucking dick at a porn shop, okay?
There's also a lot of people that don't want to give you information either. You know, there's
Let's just
people
face
out
it.
there that know.
Well, we have info ourselves, which we can provide, but that's not going to do anything good because if anything, cops are going to arrest somebody. They're probably not going to get him on discharge, but as soon as they go to arrest him, they're going to find like 10 other things on him. He's going to get locked up, not even facing any of this bullshit. Nobody's going to have an answer down the line, and it's like, what the fuck? So that's why people don't tell cops because, you know, it's better to go find out yourself.
It takes a tragedy to happen, a national tragedy, for people to start supporting cops.
No, national tragedy would cause people to go against cops because that would fucking
9/11,
cause
I can tell you right
martial
now, 9/11, after that, everybody was in support of cops. Everybody.
law. In New York, maybe.
Yeah.
Like in a city, but like a national tragedy.
New York City is a big...
Yeah, but even in New York City, people were like, you know, they paid a lot of respect to firefighters and cops and this and that, but now turn around and look at the fact that nobody in your country's fighting to make sure that those same people get diseases
it's
that they got
done,
taken care
you know.
Well, but why
it's
is it not
forgotten.
done? Because, well, it's first of all, it got extended. It's not done. They got extended for like I think another 5 years or whatever.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying the support of the cops is done.
Yeah.
It,
But not
it
even that.
reversed from great support to no support.
Yeah, but not even
when
that.
is
Like
it-
even people who do support it, like I seen Jon Stewart. He went on the fucking White House lawn and gave the whole speech trying to get like the healthcare for the 9/11 first responders because a lot of them had like diseases as cause and effect of what happened that day. So basically, they were trying to cut their budget. They were trying to cut the 9/11 first responders healthcare budget, which took like a year to fight for it to be extended for only a few years. So when it comes down to it, and who fought for that? Someone like Jon Stewart, who most people will look at as like an anti-American, Jew-loving, fucking like, you know, Muslim apologist, like all this bullshit. Well, he's the only guy fighting for it, while all your Trumps and fucking conservatives, literally, liberals are fighting for your first responders, while your fucking conservatives are trying to cut their budgets. So at the end of the day, it's not anything that could unite the American people, because even you yourself, as a person who is one of the first responders, who puts his life on the line, even you support a person like Trump who would never support you back. So at the end, and you're in a party of people who will never support you back. You're a conservative, you're a Republican, obviously, and Republicans don't give two fucks about first responders, cops, firefighters, none of that shit. They only give a fuck about those people when it helps their agenda. But as soon as it comes to cut a check for them, oh, they're like, oh, we don't give a fuck.
I don't know. Our Republican governor is the one that gave us our raises, and our Democrat governor doesn't give us nothing.
See, but that's the thing. on a governor level, I'm sure there's a Republican governor who does much better than a Democrat governor, and I'm sure there's a Democrat governor who does a million times better than the Republican governor. I don't think that's where, like, your allegiance should be to that governor, not to his party. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times there's people, like there's governors who are Republican and they literally believe in gay rights and they believe in fucking same-sex marriage and they believe like in tons of shit that a regular Republican would never believe in. And then there's Democrats who are super racist. There's Democrats who are completely against same-sex marriages and completely against like freedom for everyone. So it's not like a big ass, you know, it's like if you're one, you have to be the other. It's more so like you should support that governor, but at the same time, you got to look at the grand scheme of things. Not one Democrat stood up. I mean, not one Republican stood up during this entire thing. The people who were leading this entire coalition for getting the first responders' money back was liberals and fucking Democrats. Which, it's like the same thing I have with, like, soldiers. I don't like the military, and I don't like soldiers.
No, that's true.
But once... It is, man. Go look at it. Read it up. Literally, the people who are leading the entire thing, because who has the House majority right now? Republicans. So who could pass?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The president always never supports the bills that they pass.
The president doesn't matter. This president could go ahead and veto it or could go ahead and sign an executive order. It's the Congress who has to pass the budget. And when you have an entire house that is basically dominated by one party, and that party is cutting the budgets and saying, they gave reasons. They were like, a lot of these cases, like a lot of these first responders, they have claims that may not be true, so these claims need to be investigated. And then what someone like Jon Stewart came out and said was that who gives a fuck what they're claiming? These were the people that showed up on 9/11 when nobody else was willing to do shit. These were the people that ran into the buildings and died. So even if there are 100 people lying in the midst, who gives a fuck? These people their friends, their families, these are the people who put their lives on the line. So even if there's a fib in the bits, let it go and let these people be taken care of. Which is the same bullshit I have against, like, Republicans in the military. Like, yeah, they support troops going to war, but then look at the fucking Department of Veteran Affairs. The VA gives two fucks while literally there's troops getting mistreated. A troop goes to a hospital for the VA, and in the hospital he has, like, I don't know, pancreatic cancer, and they remove his colon by accident. They fucking do something else. Why? Because the hospitals are filled with negligence, because the budgets are being slashed to hell. Who's slashing the budgets? The Republicans. So at the end of the day, it's like, I don't support the military. When the military goes to war, I support Iranians killing U.S. troops, which sounds horrible, but good for us, motherfuckers. You invade our lands, we'll kill all of you. But the reality of it is, when those motherfuckers come back, they deserve some fucking respect. They deserve to be, like, you know, treated as national heroes. Not come back and then have to worry about every little thing, down to your fucking health care, and then have to fight for everything, like prove that you did something and why you deserve to have that money. That just proves that the very party that sends these motherfuckers off to war is the very party that would never, ever support them when they come back. Yet, that very party is the same one that goes rah rah this, rah rah that, so people want to support Trump because they feel like his fucking words are worth something, when his actions aren't worth dick. But, you know, U.S. isn't my country. It's the shithole that nobody understands. And every government is fucked in its own way. But it's not necessarily the government that's fucked. It's like the outview that a lot of people have. Because I have Republican friends, and it doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Because most of them are liberal as fuck. They're just Republican by title. It's like some nationalistic thing. Because their actions are liberal. Even you're liberal as fuck. I mean, through meeting you, there's not much things that are conservative about you. You're liberal with your family. You're liberal with your friends. You're liberal in all of your viewpoints. But you're Republican as a party.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm looking to see who supported the act. So they said 435 members, 272 supported the injured and ill, 80 Republicans, and all 192 Democrats. So yeah. And in the Senate, out of the 100 senators, 69 co-sponsored.
Yeah, I'm not saying there's no Republicans, because it's the same thing that I said with your governor. It has nothing to do with the party. It has to do with people. But look at the generality of the party. Who was vetoing it? Who was trying to stop it from getting passed? Who even introduced the fact that the bill shouldn't get re-upped? Like, the bill shouldn't be put into effect again. Republicans. Is the answer to all of those questions.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Well, the answer is because the budget was going into other things for them. Because they don't
Well,
really give a fuck.
You know how they do the budgets, right? The
but yo,
Democrats, listen, the Democrats will create a bill, like the Zanoga Act or whatever it is, and then they'll add their other stuff in there, and it's a combined package.
No,
it's either all or none.
But no,
and
that's true.
that's what they do, and that's why the Republicans will say no.
That's true in some cases, like for example, the gay bills or this and that or whatever. This right here isn't the same thing. The reason why this got vetoed, I understand completely what you're saying, but that has nothing to do with this situation. This situation, the reason why it got vetoed is because they were using this as a bargaining chip to push another bill that the Democrats would not allow to be pushed through Congress. So because they wanted to get another bill through, they were basically holding these people's life hostages.
Yeah.
Which is even worse. It's like, who gives a
But see,
fuck
they shouldn't even
what
be
they're
allowed to do that. It should just be single bills. They do that a lot.
They do that a lot. They're like, oh, you want this bill done?
They do it to each other. They do it to each other.
Of course. It's not like it's not like the Democrats are fucking saints, man. The Democrats are evil as fuck, just the same as the Republicans. If anything, the whole two-party system needs to be split up completely. Let a Green Party motherfucker run. But the reality
shouldn't be any parties.
The reality of it is just the representation of the parties is fucked. It's like the
It should be the KKK party.
Literally, there should be the KKK, there should be the Black Panther, the Green Party, and then the Green
Hunter
Party
will be right in there.
Oh yeah. He'll be providing the fucking pallets.
All I got to say is, the government way worse than you think.
Are you still streaming, Hunter?
They're Masons. It's ran by Masons. Whoever
Freemasons.
No, whoever gets in gets put in this room, and they tell them what's up, and that's the end of the story. Okay?
Yep.
It's basically it goes way back, and it's still the same. It's ran by Masons.
The Freemasons.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I'll tell you this, man. The masonry bullshit. There's a certain.
You gotta stop the broadcast.
Why?
Yeah, if you want to talk about this type of shit.
I don't really give a shit.
Motherfucker's about to get fired, dog. But no, the reality of it is, it's like the Mason shit is one thing.
If you guys let me get in there, I'm gonna go down. You guys gotta let me get in the glitch, man.
The Mason shit is an over embellishment of basically, you know, groups that control this world. Groups that control this world don't need to get together and talk and come up with some conspiracy. The reality of it, the only group that does meet every year, and they have been meeting since, I don't fucking know, like 1950s or 40s, is the Bilderberg Group. The Bilderberg Group consists of billionaires, of every country's leader.
That's it. I'm going down.
Yeah. I got Phoenix, don't worry.
I don't know how I lived.
Yep. But yeah, well, because you got that mask, you fuck. But yeah, the Bilderberg Group is like literally the only thing close to this whole Freemasonry Illuminati bullshit. But even in that, they can't really control the world to the extent that people think. I mean, the reality of it is that the world can be controlled in a economic way, but people cannot be controlled. You can do what the fuck you want. Like, and that doesn't make a fucking difference. Like people,
the government runs what we do. Government tells us what we can't do.
That's okay, but see, that's true and untrue. That's true in a sense that no matter who you vote for, there's gonna be some fucked up shit happening. Like you voted for Obama, and he probably did more bombings than Bush ever did. But then the reality also
you don't have to go all the way over there. Just
But the reality also is that when you vote for someone like Obama, he brings in a whole bunch of liberal principles that otherwise you wouldn't have gotten. It's all about the lesser of two evils. People need to understand
fear in headlights.
It's the same concept people have. Like, why does my
I'll cover you, Hunter.
Well, I stopped broadcasting. Wait a minute.
There you go. There's a max ammo. Someone go grab it.
I get it.